Aloha, Sylvan Bell coming back from Sacramento, California, July 30th, 2016, 8:42 in the morning, perfect day to talk about sales. And we're talking about trust in the sales process. And what you're going to find is there is some actions of body language that can help you, and there are some actions of body language that can really hurt you. Now, growing up as a kid, whenever I'd get in trouble from my dad, he would always say, I want you to look at me when I talk to you. Okay, that was my dad. My mom would do the same thing. So there is an element of when you interact with somebody that there's a certain amount of eye contact that you need to have. Now, one of the ways that you can judge this is when you take a look at somebody and you're looking at them and then count like 2001, 2002, 2003, and then they look away. And then you do it again, 2001, 2002, 2003, and then they look away. So you're going to do this about 3 times. And one of the reasons you want to do that is you want to baseline what their normal thing is going to be. Now, depending upon nationality, it could be short, it should be long. It just really depends upon the person you're with. So first thing is going to be eye contact. Okay. The next thing is in the boundaries of business, there's an acceptable level of touch. So if you touch somebody on the shoulder, that's one way to help you build some trust. That interaction, like, hey, we're human. There's all sorts of like legal issues with people worried about getting in trouble for touching somebody, but it's entirely acceptable to touch from like the top of the shoulder to the elbow on the back of the arm like once. You just got to be careful. Like, if you're around a woman, just do things smart, right? I'm not an attorney. I'm a sales trainer. I don't even play an attorney on YouTube. I don't play one on TV. But you have body language, and that's one of the things that's going to help. The other thing is, how relaxed are you? And I see the mistake of salespeople, and hi, my name's Scott, I made this mistake before too, is leaning over the table a lot and doing things like aggressive body language. So one of the aggressive things is pointing, right? One of the other aggressive things could be the way that you stare at somebody. Another aggressive thing could be, how you use the rest of your body when you're dealing with people. Now, I'm a big dude. I'm 6'2", 260 pounds, maybe a couple pounds more, right? And I can intimidate people. So the way that you interact with people, how close you stand to them, or the proximity. And you got to be careful. My mom is very touchy-feely. My mom hugs people all the time. And it's not uncommon for her to stand next to people and like stick her hand on their shoulder. Well, if you're not used to that and that's not you, it could freak people out. So you have eye contact. You have the way that you're going to interact, or if you're going to touch people or not touch people, that's a decision you can make, right? It's the way that you use your body around people and how kinesthetic, or if you're going to touch people or not. So there you go. There's some body language tips. Sit back in your chair. So like one of the coolest things that you can learn is like the relaxed pose, right? I'm going to give you the relaxed pose. So you're going to sit in your chair and you're going to lean back and just kind of slide forward and then cross a leg, and you could take some notes that way. I'll grab you some video of it. It's pretty cool. But one of the things that when you're relaxed with a buyer, they're relaxed with you. Okay? So pay attention to the amount of eye contact that you're giving somebody, especially if they ask you a difficult question, especially if they want to know something, because if you're not looking at them, it could be construed that you're not telling the truth. It doesn't mean that you're not. It could just be construed that way. Okay? Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. That'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, why not even LinkedIn. Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.